Alright, what's up? What's up? Okay, right now it's only me, you know, Brianna, period. The best one out of both sisters. But I just want to say that the last video, or whichever way, the last video came out as more of a portrait like this instead of like a YouTube video just like that, you know, like that. And that was my fault because I edited it, you know, like it was my fault. Actually never edit, but this time I don't know, I think I used something else to edit and like I just messed up this time. So don't come at me. Don't come at me at all. Don't come at me. Yes, we know that the video is like that. We will be uploading this video. I'm out of breath, y'all. I'm sorry. We will be uploading this video the same day for messing up that, but we will leave that video up there because it was like a family video. It was more family oriented. You know what? I'm not even gonna try it right now because I'm tired and it is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But I've been doing schoolwork on the computer all day and I'm tired. I'm tired and it's hot outside, but it's cold inside the house, which is why I have a jacket on when I'm really not. I'm frustrated, y'all. I'm frustrated. But you about to see Ashley in a minute. We about to do a video. Y'all gonna see what it is in a minute. Stay tuned. Yeah. Alright, y'all.
What's up, y'all? It's Ash.
And Bri.
And it's Ash.
And it's Bri. You already know the best sister out of both. I already said that at the beginning of the video.
No. Okay, so we back with another video. Today's video is being the only black kids in class. Black girls at that. So, do you want to start with your story first?
Yeah, let's start with my story. Because I feel like mine's more a little juicy. Let me finish this chip real quick. Okay. This is not meant like to offend anybody. Like, I'm out of breath here. I've been out of breath like the last 10 minutes, but this is not to offend nobody. This is not to get on anybody's bad side. It's just like telling our story and like how we feel and stuff about it. So don't get butt hurt, don't get butt tickled, don't get butt kicked, don't get offended. Give my drink back.
Talk
What's wrong with you?
The story.
Okay. My breath low-key from the stank now. Okay. So, we moved to Arizona. Okay, so let me start from it again. I just lied. So, we've always went to, like, black schools. Always. I've never went to a school, like, besides my previous one. I've never really went to a school that had, like, lots and lots and lots of, you know, white people. Right. Or, Mexican people. I'm not really finna get into the different races because I don't want to offend nobody. White people, Mexican people. It was only like 4 black people I didn't see today. Okay, so, you know, so we were in Milwaukee, then we moved to Arizona about 8-9 months ago. It was in December, on December 7th or something like that. And my mom enrolled us into a new school. You know, my mom moved before we moved, so we didn't really know we didn't know anything. We weren't even ready for the heat.
And the school we moved to that she's about to talk about is the school that one of the girls in the house already went to.
Yeah, so we had to go.
She was attending that school, so that's why.
Yeah.
So
that's the reason why we attended the school, because my mom's friend's daughter went there. So it was like, at least it would be nice to know somebody. So we went there, you know. Totally different. I walk in and black schools don't have this. They got multiple buildings. They got a nice cafeteria. They got the gym in a different building. They got an auditorium in a different building.
A theater.
A theater. We didn't have all that in my old school. We just had a gym.
We had one building.
We had a gym in one building. So, you know, I'm already like, oh, this school nice. You always on my chips. So I'm like, oh, this school nice, you know. Oh. So I'm getting off the bus, you know, already on the bus. We was on the bus out with the girl. She black, just to let you know. And, you know, on the bus, it was no other black kids besides me, Ashley, and the other black girl. So, you know. So I was like, okay, you know, I heard this is a diversity school. I was like, this is just our bus. You know, we obviously don't live in a neighborhood where it's a lot of black people. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind that, but it's more nice. It's nicer. It's nice. I don't want to offend nobody.
It's nicer to be around people of your own race. Or,
I was going to say of your own. Yeah.
Not, like we said, not to offend anybody, but it's, you know, you feel more comfortable being around people, being around what you're used to. We'll say it like that. Being around what you're used to.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
So, like, can you let me get a breather first? So, like, you know, I was like, okay, so we got off the bus when we went to the school, you know, like I said, all these buildings. I'm like, oh, we went to go get our thing. So far, I've only seen like 2, 3 other black kids. And I'm like, you know, they must be hiding. They must be hiding. And I get to my class, my first class was actually gym. Ooh. I'm sorry, my ear. I thought something went in my ear. And, was it gym? My first semester? Yes, it was gym. So, I go to gym. It's one of the black boys, one of the black girl. I'm like, oh, look at that. I say hey to everybody else, not to just say that I say hey to black people, but they had told her to show me around, like show me to my locker, show me to my clothes, you know. They
didn't have lockers.
What are you talking about?
To our combs?
My gym locker.
Oh.
Like show me my gym locker, show me how to work it.
They ain't have lockers.
They don't have lockers though. But you know, she showed me that and I was like, okay. First thing that came out of her mouth. I kid you not. First thing that came out of her mouth. Hi, you're new? I said, what? I said, what? She said, hi, you're new? I said, what? Lady. So, you know, right then and there, I'm like, you're not even, I don't know. I don't want to offend nobody. Because I know people get offended when people like, oh, you know, when they see a black person, they be like, why you talk so white? Or why you talk so proper? Like, why you trying to be white? And, like, you can't.
And there's nothing wrong with talking white
right.
or
It's
talking
nothing
proper.
wrong, baby. Nothing
at all.
Nothing at all.
That just shows you have home training and you're smart.
And not even smart. It just shows that you obviously not saying, oh, that ain't this. That ain't this.
Yeah.
Nope. Like, you know, it just shows that you got more manners, like she said. But, you know. Okay. She said, save some story for me. But anyways, y'all. I'm saving story for you. Anyways, you know, so let me speed it up because obviously that was her way of saying you need to hurry up.
No, like take your time, but like save some story for me.
So it was okay, so let me jump to all my classes. So I go 3 classes in, I'm what, fourth hour. We actually came on a block day. I'm lying, I'm sorry, y'all. We came on a block day. So, you know, I mean, you know, I didn't go to second day of school because I didn't like it. I said, Mama, I don't feel like going to the second day of school. I'm not even gonna lie, I did not go to second day of school.
We like went the first day.
Yeah, and then we skipped the second day. And then the third day we went, then the fourth day we didn't go. I hated block days. But, you know, I'm realizing slowly and fastly at the same time, realizing, I just spit. I spit. Oh. I'm the only black kid in the class. And I'm like, okay. And then when I walk in, everybody just look at me. Because, you know, you had to walk into your teacher and be like, oh, I'm the new student. Where am I supposed to sit? You know, am I on your roster? Did they mess up? Am I in the wrong class? So you just look stupid being the only black kid walking into class and asking, is this my class? And all these other white kids, not to be a racist or offensive, I love white people. We live around white people.
And like everybody
I love y'all. I love y'all, honestly. Y'all always come up with the fun stuff. And y'all be having pools. We don't have no pool in the back of our house. That's the end of the story. But, you know, like, and I'm like, everybody just looking at me walk into the class. And I'm the only person of color in my class. What do you want me to do? And then
in more than one class at that.
In more than one class. I literally had one class with a black person. One class. And I had one friend throughout the whole school year. And she wasn't white.
You mean she was black?
She wasn't black or white. She was Scaladovian. She was really nice. She's actually really nice. I'm not gonna say her name because, you know, I don't know if she would say her name. But she's really nice. She's the first person. She actually came like later on this school year. Just like me. But, you know, so it was kind of weird. And it was like, you felt out. You know, like, I'm gonna say some story for you, I promise.
You felt out of place.
You felt out of place, yeah, because, like, it's like, as soon as somebody walk in, they can just notice you. And I sat by the door. They always put me by the door for some reason. And I only felt comfortable with 3 of my teachers.
So that you could run right away out the door. Honestly, somebody reach for their book bag.
I'm telling you. Be like, wait a minute. Not to be like, well, it's stereotypical, but not to be racist.
That was just a joke.
It was a joke. Just like y'all make jokes. Yes, we season our chicken. Yes, we like watermelon. Yes.
That was a joke.
Yes.
And I couldn't help it. I couldn't pass the opportunity.
Yes, we live with our cousins. Leave us alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting you. But, you know, I'm about to get to the end of the story. Really, I just want to say, like, I encountered, at that school, I encountered 2 racist things said to me. We were doing a project upon, like, slavery and stuff. And, like, it's awkward being the only black kid in your class, in your, like, especially when you talk about slavery, like, what am I supposed to say now? Because everybody look at you, and as soon as somebody say, nigger, negro, they all look at you, and it's like, what do you want me to say? Like, one time, I remember my history class, I don't know the boy's name, I didn't talk to nobody in my history class, and he was up there doing his project, and I'm in the front row, about, like, the second row, and he looked at me before, it said black on his paper. Everybody can see his paper. And it said black, but he looked at me, he said, I mean African American. I was like, don't be afraid to say black. I say white. Don't be afraid to say black. If I say white, you can say black. That's just like me saying, that Caucasian man. Like, that just sounds harsh. Just say black. I don't care. I don't mind. Just say black. What's wrong with saying black? I will get negro or nigga or nigger. That's something, you know?
Yeah, that's different.
That's something that I don't want to hear from, personally me, I don't want to hear from a white person's mouth. Or even a black person. If a black person's like, what's up, nigger? I'd be like, I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Are you talking about your grandma or me? Like, let's not get it mixed up. But that's going to be the end of my story. Because I'm getting mad. My heart, like...
Got your blood pressure?
Yeah. But being at a white school really is, like... I mean, some people fit in, fit right in. Don't get me wrong. It was, like, a lot of... It was, like I said, it was probably, like, 7 black people that I always saw. And they just fit right in. And I was like, how? Like, I can't. And a lot of times, I didn't even get talked to. Like, nobody really talked to me. I just got ignored. A lot of times, your shoulder get bumped, too. I'd be like... And I'm not the type of person, like, I'm, like, honestly, in person, I'm a really shy person. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm really shy in person, so. But.
Off camera, y'all, she wild.
No, I'm not. I'm wild when I know people. Like, if I don't know somebody, I'm just gonna sit there and be on my phone, like, swipe through my homepage, act like I'm doing something. That's how I was at school. But, you know, that's the end of my story. Like I said, I came in through 2 things. Well, I'm so sorry. And somebody called me a nigger at that school. Somebody said, look at that N-word or something. Look at that girl that's black or something like that. And I was like, when you, I don't know how to explain it. I was just like, are you serious? Like, is that really something that you need to point out?
Yeah. But,
you know, that's the end of my story. Because, like she said, my armpit's sweating. That's how mad I am.
Nasty girl.
But go ahead. Sell your story.
Okay, so...
sorry, y'all.
I'm gonna keep mine short and simple. Hers was 2 minutes long.
Cause I went through way more than her.
Yeah, she did actually. So
I went through way more.
Okay, so my experience with the school. So like Bri said, we went to that school because that's where one of the other girls in the house were one of the other girls in the house were going. So we automatically had to go there too. Mm-hmm. So, you know, Bri said we get on the bus. You know, we get off. We don't know where to go. Like,
she took us to the office, then she left us.
Yeah.
She took us to the office. She showed us our first building, and then she let go.
So she said, okay, that's that building, you know, that building. She didn't know exactly she didn't say exactly what was in the buildings, but she was like, oh, that's the building. You know, obviously it's a building, but you know what I mean. And she took us to the office. They was like, you know, okay, these 2 girls are new, you know, they need their schedule and all that. So Bri got her schedule. I didn't get mine. So mind y'all, I was a senior.
She had to go to the office, but the thing is, with that is, they only give us 10 minutes. So, like, you had to go to the office, but I was running late in my class. Like, we wasn't late.
Yeah,
I wasn't late.
It was our first day. So, you know, of course, you're going to be late on your first day, especially if you're out of state. Exactly. But, okay, so Bri had her schedule, you know, so she did what she had to do.
And that's the thing that I was saying. Like, you know how you late to your class? And, like...
That really make it,
like, nerve-wracking. Because now it's you just walk into a white class, and you the only black, and you like, I'm new. And then people just laugh. Like, honestly, what are you laughing at a new student for?
Honestly.
That's stupid.
What's funny?
Like, y'all... I almost squared up with this white girl. I didn't even go
Okay, let me tell my story. Okay, so, you know, Bri went to class. So, the girl takes me. She said, you know, so the lady in the office said, oh, you need to go to the counselor's office. So, we don't know where that's at. But, you know, we going to
She didn't even know where it was at first. We went to the wrong building.
Yes, like I said, we didn't know where it was. So, she took me to the counselor's office. I finally got in there. You know, I had to sit with the counselor. Had to pick some classes. This, that. Because... when we came to the new school, it was starting a new semester. Mm-hmm. So we left our school a little before the end of the semester, and then came to this school and started this school here in Arizona, for second semester. Yeah. So basically, they had me taking classes that I was taking in Milwaukee.
Oh.
But there was a few classes that I was taking in Milwaukee that they did not offer at the school, which they ended up offering anyway, but I didn't want to take it. Like, y'all, I can't talk. Like, I was taking an AP class, Statistics. Yeah, AP Stats. I was taking AP Stats. And in Milwaukee. And then I got here and she saw that on my transcript and they were like, oh, you know, we don't offer this. But later on in the year, I found that they had that class. I wasn't going to take it, but I found out they had the class. But yeah, so I get my schedule. And yeah, so moving forward to, you know, being the only black girl in the class, a lot of my classes, you know, so would it be my first day? I was late to my first class. The teacher was really nice. Oh, he was like my favorite teacher there. He was really nice. Yeah, he was like my favorite teacher ever. He was real nice.
I didn't like his daughter
and everything, but
my English teacher failed me. So I'm taking sophomore English right now.
But yeah, so he was really nice. You know, I'm late, and I actually was one of the only black kids in the class. Like, I don't even think there was any other black person in class, boy or girl. I was the only black girl in that class, and in all my other classes, it was the same thing. In one of my classes, though, there was one other black girl. Mm-hmm. I'm friends with her. There was one other black girl in that class. And other than that, there was no other black people in my classes. No, I take that back. In my gym class that I only stayed in for 2 days, there was 2 or 3 black boys.
They tried to give me 2 semesters of gym, baby girl.
There were 2 or 3 black boys in there. So that, you know, that counts a little bit. But it was majority white. And in my history class, I was definitely the only black girl. The only.
Why are you talking like that?
Not even girl, but only black person.
Her white for a couple seconds.
Like, I was the only black person in the class. So, you know, in every history class, or most history classes, you talk about slavery and stuff like that, right? You know, civil rights, all that. So that includes black people. So me being the only black person in class, you know, I don't know if the teacher was being careful with her word choice, or, you know, like skipping over certain topics. Like, it would be some days, you know, I'm there and, you know, they mention black, or, you know, you have like judges and stuff like that. You know, you got first black judges and all that, so they showed a black judge. And
I didn't learn that yet.
Oh, probably gotta wait.
What class was that?
History class. That was senior year. Oh, that was government.
Oh, I'm not taking government.
I think I was supposed to be taking, but
I'm
anyway,
taking world history right now.
You know, like, everybody look at you, you know, they see a black person on screen and they just look at you like, oh, you're black too. That's like Brianna was saying, it's hard, and it's like, you know, why are you looking at me like that when, okay, yeah, there's another black person on the screen and I'm black. What does that have to do with anything? You know, I could be just because my skin is black or I look colored, that doesn't mean anything. I could be of Native descent. I could be of Hawaiian descent. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm African American just because I have color to my skin. I could be Indian. They have color to their skin. You know?
And we don't want to be biased either. Like, we don't want to be like, oh, just because we black, yeah, treat us like this. Like, no.
No. Because there are other races that get treated like that as well. Like, if I was Arabian and I walk into the class and full of other white kids, of course they're gonna look at me weird. You know what I'm saying? Because there's that stereotype.
I hate when people look at the people that got them little white hoods on. They be like, "Oh, you gonna blow it up?" Yes, I'd be like, leave them alone.
Why? Not everybody is like that.
Exactly.
That's just like telling me that I like grape Kool-Aid and fried chicken and watermelon. No, I don't. I don't like grape Kool-Aid.
Girl, shut up.
But I like watermelon and fried chicken.
I don't drink Kool-Aid.
Not together, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't tell somebody what they like. You know?
Because there's a lot of black people that don't like watermelon. And I'd be surprised.
There's a lot of people that don't like some of everything. Like, it doesn't even have to do with being black. Like, but anyway. And even in the senior, right. So even in the senior graduating class too, though, there was maybe 4.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of black people. I was there.
I know for sure there was another black girl in the graduating class, but
which one?
Y'all, it was rough.
It was rough.
It was rough. You know, and then so for the day of graduation, it's kind of off, but it kind of is like in. But the day of graduation, you know, all the girls were in the gym and all the boys were in another gym. So I went in the gym with the girls. I was late. But I went in the gym with the girls.
Black people not always late, just let you know.
Period. And I'm looking around and, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it's literally only me and another black girl. And yeah, my skin is lighter, but it's like, you know, I'm still black. Right. You know what I mean? You could be a lighter black. Like, black doesn't necessarily mean darker. You know? But
well, technically the color black is dark. But I feel like we relate.
Not like obviously we black, but our skin is the same.
So would you call somebody that's Asian white?
No.
Cause think about it, we call Caucasian people white and African American people black. Cause we got colors.
They're Asian.
So why don't we call them white? Because they got their skin tone.
They're not white.
So what skin tone are they? Tan?
No, it's not even a skin color. Yeah. That's another topic for another time.
Sorry.
But yeah, so it was literally me and another black girl, and I'm looking around like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of white girls here. Like, you know, and you can see the difference. Like, my hair, you know, everybody else, they got really long hair, you know, it's curled up all nice. Not to say that my hair was not looking nice the day of graduation, because it really was. And thank you to my auntie for that. Like, I was having a mental breakdown.
I love you.
With my hair. I tried to silk press it myself, and I was just struggling. I was like about to have a mental breakdown and say, no, I'm not going to graduation. But my auntie came through. She bumped my hair for me and she fixed it up. I was like, thank you so much, because I was about to have a mental breakdown. But I was looking cute. I was looking really cute. And, you know, you could just tell the difference between other girls and myself. Like I said, you know, yeah, my hair, I'm black, you know, my hair's not that long, you know, it wasn't as long as theirs, you know, all that, but, you know, everybody's beautiful in their own way, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was looking really good graduation day. I wasn't looking how I wanted to, but I was looking really good. You know, I wasn't looking bad.
Baby girl, take off that thing off your head. Let's see what's under
there. But yeah, like I was looking, you know, I was feeling good. It's all about how you feel on the inside yourself. It's how you feel about yourself. Yeah, you could compare yourself to somebody else and think, oh, you know, I wish I had that. Why don't I look like that? You were created how you were created. You were created how you were born to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, be yourself. Love yourself. Somebody else might not love it, but you need to love it. Before somebody else can love you, you have to love you. Even if you love yourself a little bit, that opens the door for somebody else to love you.
Okay, that's for another topic though. That's for another talk. That's for another talk.
But that's our stories about being the only black kids in a predominantly white school. We did not notice we didn't mention the name of the high school because, you know, we don't want to be like that.
We don't want to get caught.
You know, but
no, but I'm gonna leave a review on their thing and be like, they called me the Negro word,
man,
with the ER.
That's that. Yeah.
We just want to share this with y'all because, like, you know, it's a story that, like, not really is secretive, and it happens a lot at a lot of schools. It's a lot of
this is stuff people don't talk about.
It's reversed too. At our black school that we went to, the one like we went way before, it was about like it was some white kids. It wasn't a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it was not a lot at all.
It was about like 2-3 handfuls.
And some of them, they weren't really like, you know, oh, I fit in, you know, and you obviously noticed that.
Yep.
So it's like, it's not just us. It's not just black into white schools. It's also white into black schools. It's also Asians into white schools. It's also Asians into black schools.
Or
it's also
Mexican into black schools. You know, like all kind of races into whatever it is. But thank you guys so much. Like I said, we just wanted to share our stories because, you know,
the outro.
This video is getting long, but I want to do it today. But
what's up, guys? No, I mean, bye-bye, guys.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like, you know, if you've ever had an experience like this, let people know, you know, or let us know in the comments. What do you say when you...
Alright, stay beautiful, stay active, stay active. I know y'all be looking at these videos.
Because she be looking at hot mess, that's what y'all come here for, huh? Period.
No, they come here because my energy, period, poo, period. For a snatch that weave off your head.
Girl, anyway, bye.
Bye. I'm just playing, she thought we was gonna end the video. You got caught.
Stop it.
But alright, y'all. Goodbye. You know, stay active, stay beautiful, stay lovely. Like, comment, and subscribe. She thought she was gonna take my outro. She thought she was gonna take my outro.
Come on, it's gonna be super long.
Goodbye, y'all.